Welcome back. Tech companies in Silicon Valley and the Bay Area, they're keeping a close eye on the conflict in Ukraine tonight. Many of those companies have workers in that country.
Crown 4's Jonathan McCall learned how one company is helping its workers who, as of tonight, are in a country at war.
They're very concerned. We're all very concerned. This is a terrible situation, and it's escalated quite rapidly.
Andy Kurtzig is the founder of San Francisco-based JustAnswer.com. For him, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine is personal. 260 of his workers currently live in Ukraine.
We've got a 5 threat level plan, DEFCON 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type of thing. And right now, at the threat level we're moving people actively from the east to the west.
And he's not alone. He says that other Silicon Valley tech companies also have a large presence in Ukraine, which he says, if an invasion happens, would have worldwide implications.
Most companies you know of have people in Ukraine. Google's got people in Ukraine, Amazon's got people in Ukraine, Oracle's got people in Ukraine. All the big companies, or most of the big companies do, and many small companies do too. Right? This is going to cripple a lot of the businesses and jobs that you sort of are used to having.
Kurtzig says as the conflict heats up, there have already been several challenges with protecting his workers and even making sure they get paid.
So the bank that we use in Ukraine is, one of the banks that was cyber attacked. It's the biggest, if not the biggest bank in Ukraine, and so that's how we pay our employees. Right, without the money they get through banks, right, through that bank, they're not going to be able to buy the groceries or pay the rent and buy the emergency supplies they need and such. And so that's one of the things that we're working to protect ourselves against. And so what we're doing is we're moving money to Poland, and we're starting to think about cryptocurrency and other ways to pay our employees in case Putin does attack the banking systems of Ukraine. The other thing that we're worried about is power. Putin is likely to try to take out power systems in Ukraine, and so we've been buying diesel generators to back up and power our operations there, and to provide our employees with a place to go to get power in case the power gets taken out. And the other thing is communications. So Putin has already been trying to hack and take down different communications.
He calls the invasion devastating and a blow to democracy.
Right. So what Putin is trying to do is take away Ukraine's freedom, take away their independence, take away their opportunities, and that's what we're trying to fight.
In San Francisco, Jonathan McCall, Crown 4 News.